Do you have an update on Tage?
He's better today, much better. So that's good news.
Is he going to play?
There's a good chance he'll play.
Okay.
Called up Lucas Rusek. What do you remember about the way he played in preseason and at the Prospects Challenge?
Scrappy, very good situational awareness, hockey sense, good combination of grit and skill.
It's important to give a guy like that, a prospect like that, just a reward when the opportunity arises. You know, even if he doesn't get in, you guys have been pretty healthy at forward, so a lot of the guys at Rochester who have been playing well haven't gotten that opportunity this year.
Yeah, we have been, unfortunately, banged up on the back end all year long. The front end, we haven't had a dip into Rochester, and we acquired a couple players through the year on the front end as well for depth. So for Rusek, we've looked forward to having him up here. I have personally, watching him play in Rochester. So I'm excited when he does get in, and it's a good opportunity if he does.
Second game of a back-to-back against this team. Is the key just simplifying? Is that sort of the message going in?
Yeah, it's the back-to-backs, and both teams played on the road last night, or traveled, I should say, here today from the road, and you got to get a feel for the game initially. Could be a hard game, could be an easy game. I think their identity is a hard game, and you have to be prepared for that. And is there going to be an offset in fatigue and speed and skill or whatever there may be in various ways? So it's always interesting the first little bit to gauge where that game may be in situations like this.
Jack Quinn's 5-on-5 production. He's towards the top of the league rookies. What about his game has allowed him to be in that company?
Commitment to work and intelligence. He's just very everyday, very dialed in and figuring out how he can add to his game from the experience he just had. So he'll review film with the coaches, study other players, study situations, and try to improve all of that. And I think that work ethic and intuitiveness on his part is really, you really see it the next day when you watch him out on the ice or in film after, how much he's added to his game, specifically what he intended to add.
The last couple of weeks, Dylan's a guy that might have been fighting it with the pressure along with everybody else. How did you feel? Did you feel like he maybe came out of that last night with the way that he played? Did you see some signs of it, I guess I should say?
He had great energy, so there's no question. I think the practice day before and the pace in the practice and puck touches up and down the rink with that line really helped them. It helped reset them, without the heavy burden of an opposition and living under a microscope. You could go up and down the rink, and I thought they were in a rhythm right from the start. Obviously, they had a great skate the day before, and I decided to, on that and how they played the previous game to start them last night, and they obviously didn't let us down.